Hello everybody and welcome back, it is Len here. So we're doing Heroes of the Storm again today, and we're going to give Diablo a try. All around, I think Diablo is a pretty good tank. He's not too good, he's not bad. I think he's pretty much been in a perfect spot most of the time that he's been in the game, or that the game's been around. His greatest abilities that he offers, or his greatest strengths that he offers, I guess I should say, is his displacement. He's very good at pushing people around and throwing people where he wants them to be, whether it's pushing people away from your teammates or pushing people into your teammates so that way you can secure kills. And just being an all-around good, big, tanky target to just sit in the middle and put yourself in between the two teams, putting yourself in between the enemy team and your friendly team. So we're going to go ahead and give him a try and see if we can't get him up to level 5. Ready. Alright, hello everybody, we're in the game now. We're on Blackheart's Bay. Team comps, friendly team. Zool, Gul'dan, Lunara, Diablo, and Vala. Enemy team, Artanis, Sylvanas, Li Ming, Johanna, and Gul'dan. So no supports. Sounds fun. So we're going to go with some self-healing. So, Diablo's abilities here. We have Q is a shadow charge. You just charge towards the enemy. You kind of shove them. If they run into terrain like so, then they get stunned. Ooh, Vala just face checking that blast right there. Oh, body blocks. Alright, and his Q, we really don't need to be fighting over this anyways. Get out of there. Yeah, see, we really shouldn't have been fighting that. There's no need to. We're taking way too much damage, especially since we don't have any supports. That's pretty much really, really meaningful damage. Alright, his Q is... I should have dodged that. His Q is Fire Stomp. Sends out those flames that go in all directions around you. His E is Overpower. You pick somebody up and you flip them over your back and put them behind you. Okay, well I got those 5 coins, so I'm just going to go back and get some health. And then I'm going to go back here. Never mind. I'm going to go here. So, you might have gotten the coins, but I don't think you're going to make it out of there alive. Okay. And his trait, Black Soulstone, gain 10 souls per hero killed. I'm just running into that, aren't I? Okay. 1 per minion, and increases your maximum health. And once you get 100, then you pretty much get an instant revive. It's like a 5-second revive timer. Okay. We're not doing so hot so far. Okay, cool. Got that coin there. Nope. Okay, I just need to be careful since I do have these coins. I don't want to end up dying. Zool. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Oops. Oops. I canceled that. I wouldn't have gotten that turn in anyways because yeah, I wouldn't have had enough time to turn that in anyways before I would have gotten hit by that Li Ming. See, I will need some help. She's probably gonna jump, so I'll stun her. Nice job team. So right there, I knew pretty much after I flipped over my back that Sylvanas, I knew she was going to then be like, okay, I need to get out of here, and she was going to throw out her Banshees, and then I was going to shove her into the wall there, so that way she would get stunned and she wouldn't have enough time to react to actually go to those Banshees. So I would like to go turn in. Can we go turn in? Can we go turn in, please? We do have enough coins. We do have 10. But friendly team is not coming up here with me. Okay, there we go. When did she get back there? Get away. Oh, we need to back out. Back out. Back out. Back out. Back out. Yeah. We really need the rest of the team. Increase the health bonus. See, I'm trying to zone, but at the same time, I don't want to die because I had 9 coins. I'm gonna die though, and they're gonna get my coins. I know the chests were up, but that's 5 coins that you get from a chest, and I had 9 on me. Plus, that's experience I just got awarded.
Looks like your foe beat you to it. Let this be a lesson to you.
Is it L? Yeah. I think that's what it is. If that's what they're talking about.
Main cannons, fire!
So the enemy team gets that turn in. I totally saw that coming and didn't even react in time, or didn't even think to react to not being annoyed from that. So the enemy team is going to definitely have an advantage with getting this next turn in again. Lunari, you're taking a lot of extra damage. I would like for us to be able to turn in, and I would also like for the enemy team to not turn in. Okay. So, enemy team's got this turn in for sure. There's not a whole lot we can do about it. I didn't have much of a choice with that. With that Gul'dan ability there, I pretty much just had to keep running in that straight line and taking that damage. There wasn't really any place else I could go. If I would have turned off to the side, I probably would have taken more damage. I guess we're gonna go with Apocalypse here. I think that'd be good for. Just. Okay, nice job, nice job. Vala needs to be careful going that way. Not sure what that Johanna was doing. Get out of there. Okay. Okay, so friendly team's fighting down there. I should probably go down there and help out. Just trying to yeah, Gul'dan, you're dead. Okay. I was trying to get that Apocalypse off so I could save our team there. I just hope our cool band plays safe up there. Looks like they are. Let's grab this real quickly, and then I want to go with extra health here, health return. I want to grab this, and then I want to grab those. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we might be in some trouble here. I think we're good. If I can get that grab off. Nice job, team. Nice job. Very nice job. Whew. Okay. Let's turn in. Actually, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna grab. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm getting this kill. I'm getting this kill. I'm gonna get it. Okay. Woo! Sorry. I really wanted. Damn it. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I'm starting to play a little stupid. I was thinking that we had enough time with most of the enemy team down. That we could maybe get, or that I could have gotten over there to pick up a couple more coins, but I should have just stayed and I should have just zoned. Let's see, fire stop increases. Where are the teams again? So let's, yeah, stand here to block any damage that's going to come in. I want to grab these. That's what I would like to do. While we have time. Let's do movement speed, because I have been kind of chasing a bit. So I'd like to do this, and then I'm on my way down here to help this Lunara. She should just back out right now. Just back out. Let me take over. She should have backed out earlier or just waited a few seconds longer. So I'm gonna come over here just in case she does. Okay. I was gonna say just in case she was able to get off her banshees. I wanted to be able to be in position to be able to grab her and stop her. Okay. Let's go up here and engage these guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's another kill there. Let's go pick up this. They did get that turn in, but while they're doing that, let's just push this, or while their objective's going, let's push this in really hard. Okay. Nice job, nice job. Okay. Let's back out, and let's start to pose ourselves. Oh. Oops, I believe I dismounted myself. Oops. Okay. I would like to start to pose ourselves for the ability to turn in. I'm worried that I don't see the rest of the enemy team. You guys definitely should have backed out of there a lot sooner. I was thinking about that earlier. I should have said something sooner to them. I should have pinged it sooner. So that's kind of my bad just for not calling that out. They should have been paying more attention and realizing that they couldn't see any of the enemy team, so they should have known that it was probably coming towards them. Let's grab this and grab this. I would like some assistance with this, please. And apparently I've already pinged too much. Luna, would you want to help me with this? Especially since the boss is on the way now. Okay, apparently our Lunara is AFK. They know I'm doing this, so I'm in trouble. Okay. Oh, man. Feels bad. Well, our Lunara's back now, and she decided to come through the entirety of the enemy team to get here. Oops. Okay, well that was a double apocalypse. Can we get any more kills? Yes, we can. Okay, that's good. Arvala's getting some coins there. Once you guys get that Artanis kill, if they get the Artanis kill. It's wasting a lot of your guys' time. Guys, I don't know what our team's doing. Arvala made the right play. Arvala was in the right spot. Arvala should have been getting those coins just like she was. These other two members, I don't know what he's doing down here. Or up here. But we have enough coins to turn in. I really wish the rest of our team would get to places that they need to be at. Okay, let's pull back this way. You're diving right into their team, Lunara! Why, Lunara? Why? There's no need to do that. Just get out. Okay. We got the turn in. We picked up 2 kills, but 3 of us died. It's been a back and forth game. I feel like the enemy team has also been making some mistakes like that, but I feel like our team has been making a lot more mistakes where it doesn't seem like we want to stick together. There's a lot of them that are roaming off by themselves. The enemy team is going to turn in. See, I'm scared because they still have 3 up and they're not showing. Okay, just back out. Just back out. Just back out. Just let them have the turn in. We just need to stop dying by ourselves. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's just. Whew. Okay. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. I need to go back. Let's just totally retreat. Let's get these. Let's get some camps. Let's get some coin camps. That's what I would like to do. Maybe make a power play. Just pinging this stuff for options, just to let my team know what I think we should be doing. Boss wouldn't actually be too bad right now. I don't think. Let's do this. We're all up here. Hopefully they're going to be more focused on going for the turn-in. So it'll give us maybe a little bit of time to be able to get this. Okay. Now, I'm going to go around this way. So that way we can pick up a kill. There we go. Or not. She's just going to peace out. Let's grab the coins. You need to be careful. Whoops. Okay. And then let's just poise ourselves for this turn-in. That's what I want to do. She's going to die for that. Nice. And then let's just grab this right now. Right now while we're here. And then go turn in. Nice job. Okay, nice job, nice job. We're making a comeback. We're playing smarter here. Would like to also grab that. But the boss is still pushing in, so maybe we should just... Our Vala needs to get out of there. They are 1 down, so let's just... Yeah, I would prefer to get the camps rather than anything. Oh no. Oh no. Why'd you go in by yourself? Just back out. Back out. Back out. Nope. I'm going to play smart. I'm going to let them die. And we're going to win anyways because I wasn't paying attention to the core health. Okay. That was a weird game. A lot of mistakes were made. I don't know if I was calling out all of my mistakes. I usually do. I know I was calling out a lot of mistakes that the team was making. But there were a lot of mistakes. The team was going in a lot of times by themselves, hanging around by themselves. Yeah, it was weird. But oh well, we still won. I think I played pretty well. I already played a couple games as Diablo, and the first game I did with him for my warm-up game today, I died like 9 times. So this is a lot better. I improved. I haven't played him for a while, but that's what the whole point of this is. You play, you get better, you level your character up, and hopefully you, yourself as a player, you level up in your own way. You get better. You get more accustomed to the character, get more accustomed to the game, and that's what we did. So not quite level 5. I'll probably play a couple more games off camera, get him up to level 5 since I'm already so close. So let's go over the stats here. So 10, 20, and 5. Not too shabby. 67,000 damage that I absorbed. Not the best I've done. I believe in one of my other games earlier, like I think it was the one where I died a ton of times, I had over 100,000, which makes sense since I was dying so often. I was taking so much extra damage. But you still don't want to die that many times, even if you are the tank and you do have the res mechanic. Let's see our talents here. So since we didn't have a support, I focused mainly around self-healing, because any damage that the enemy team could do to us was very meaningful damage, because we didn't have a way, or because we didn't have a support player to heal us, to heal that damage. So I really wanted to counteract that, so that way I didn't have to go back as much. So that's why I went Soul Feast here, to increase the health regen. Again, more health, more mana. Soul Steel, so we went with the amount of health gained from the Black Soul Stone by 50%. Apocalypse, because I don't really like channeled abilities that much. They do have their place, but I don't care for them as much, because I feel like even though you're actively doing something by channeling an ability, you're still kind of taking yourself out of the fight a little bit. At least with, I think, like with Apocalypse, just my personal opinions. With Apocalypse, you can use it, you'll stun people, and you're still able to move around and do stuff and use your other abilities to zone into control. Life Leech, again, so that way I had more healing that I could get back, and it really worked since we were having a lot of really weird team fights and engagements and stuff like that. I was able to do that little extra damage, and since they had the Johanna and the Artana, since they have extra health, 1% extra damage equal to their maximum health helps a lot against tanks specifically. It's kind of like Giant Killer in that way, where you really want to get Giant Killer on some of the other like auto attack characters when the other team has like a big tanky tank but it has a lot of health. Rampage for the Fire Stomp increases movement speed and basic attack damage by 50% for 2 seconds. Because it seemed like we were chasing a lot, and since they did have the Johanna who kept using her ultimate to either chase down our other our other teammates or to run away, it was really helping being able to have that extra movement speed to chase. Same with the Li Ming, who has her teleport, and Sylvanas, who has her banshees that she can pretty much teleport to as well, help kind of chase for that. And then the Artanis, whenever you would switch places with somebody, it would be easier to go chase him back down. Plus the basic attack damage by 50% for 2 seconds, on top of the Life Leech that we have here, where it increases the amount of damage by 1% for health. And then Dying Breath for Apocalypse, it's a pretty good one. I would have also maybe thought about going with the other life leeching ability, the deactive ability, to just have some more of that sustain for healing. But I was making pretty good use out of my apocalypses, and also at the same time, I did feel like I was dying fairly often, since we didn't have a support and I was just relying on my self-healing, that I probably would be dying a bit, which isn't a good mentality to have, but it was just kind of the fact of the matter, not having a support and just how the game was already going. So I felt like having an extra apocalypse was going to be able to work there. And also, since some of the times I wasn't using my apocalypse until right when I was about to die, I was able to get off a double apocalypse, where I would activate my apocalypse, it would go off, I would die, and then my second apocalypse would also go off and be a double stun on top of that. And there were a couple times when that actually really paid off, and we were able to secure a couple kills from that. So that was my Diablo gameplay. Kind of a weird game. I do like when tanks have abilities such as these ones, where you can still sustain yourself pretty well. And at the same time still be able to have a lot of the same utility that tanks really excel in, which is displacement a lot. And so that was Diablo. He's a really fun character to play. Kind of takes a while to get used to understanding your limits as a tank when you're playing as Diablo, because you do have that hard engage about charging in, and there's still sometimes though when you engage too hard, and then you need to realize what your limits are and pick your engagements wisely. So, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them in the comment box below. And if you want to see more of what I do, subscribe. I'm going to be having more content coming out here. And please share it if you have any friends, family, or anything like that that you think that might enjoy this. It really helps out a lot, especially since I'm still getting started up as a smaller channel. But thank you all for coming by, and I hope I see you again.